Hello class, I welcome you all to this session. This session we are going to discuss about the concept of decentralization. What is decentralization? It is increasing the responsibilities towards the subordinates. So everything which goes to increase the importance of subordinate role is decentralization. Anything that goes to reduce it is called as centralization. The decision making authority is shared with the lower level of management. So that is called as decentralization. It is a multiplied effect of delegation. That is called as. So I just take you through some the thing that we have discussed. So delegation is only at one level. Here the delegation is being done at a multiple levels. Okay, so it's done in a multiple. I hope that you remember this diagram. So now we are going to discuss the importance of decentralization. Decentralization is required for any organization to grow because the philosophy is selective dispersal of authority. Selective dispersal of authority at all levels of organization. The belief of decentralization is people are competent, capable and resourceful. Only when the people are competent, capable and resourceful, they will be able to grow. Only then they will be able to make decisions on their own, because decentralization requires self decision making and improvising on certain work without the approval of the top management. So the first importance of decentralization, it gives a relief to the top management. The freedom is given to act within the prescribed limit to subordinate. So subordinate act within a prescribed limit. No need to ask at every stage of working. They need not get approval of the top management. So freedom is there. Then the top management has more time to concentrate on important policy decisions, develop new strategies, coordination and control. See, when the top management is doing this routine kind of nature work, which can be actually delegated, which can actually be given to some other person, then so they will be having more time to concentrate on important stuffs. Say for example, policy decisions, thinking about how to develop new strategies to make the organization more competitive, how to improve the organization, how to actually control better. So all these aspects can be thought better if the more time is given to the management by eliminating routine tedious works which can be actually delegated to some other person. So that kind of a relief to the top management is very important. Every individual in this earth is given only 24 hours. So how one effectively utilizes the 24 hours matters a lot in success. Imagine if the 24 hours you just work for 8 hours. You work for 8 hours and that work is primarily related to the day-to-day activity, routine kind of a nature. Then you don't have any time to rethink on what you are actually doing. So there is no reflection at the end. So ultimately what happens is you will not be able to compete with the competitors. So this is very important for the top management. Okay, so they have to have the sufficient time for policy decision making and develop new strategies. The second importance is develop initiative among subordinates. Develop initiative among subordinates. What is that? See, when more responsibility is given to the lower level management, lower level people, what happens is they become more self-reliant and confident in their work. So subordinates learn to develop own judgment and take decisions. Okay, so this is one aspect. So develop initiative among subordinates. So there is some initiative among the subordinates. They do more, they contribute more to the organization. Then the third one is develops managerial talents for future. See, any organization, it depends upon the human resource. You have series of promotions that needs to be done. How the promotion is to be done? Based on the performance of the employee. So how the performance can be effectively monitored? By giving various tasks. The environment nowadays is dynamic. It changes now and then. So those persons who are able to improve their ability and create a reservoir of qualified manpower to fill up more challenging position in the future, because as the organization grows, the position requires more challenging and capable persons who can tackle the situation and make the optimum utilization of resources. So all these things can be kept only with the help of delegation. So delegation and decentralization. In fact, decentralization helps to maintain a reservoir of quality manpower to fill up more challenging position in the future. Then the fourth importance is that it facilitates growth. Now, fostering competition amongst the departments, leading to increase its productivity. See, growth, when you keep on improving your workforce, there is new opportunities that's being created. If the department is competitive, all these aspects will actually make the organization grow. Consequently, the organization is able to generate more profits. So when the organization is able to perform better, it will be able to generate more profits. More profits, the more you can attract quality persons in your organization. Quality persons, I mean the qualified and the experienced person who can actually take up responsibilities without any delay, or they can carry on work faster. So the facilitates growth. Then the fifth point is quick decision making. I hope you are able to see. Yeah, quick decision making is being done because they need not get the approval of top management for each and everything. So they can think independently. They can make their decisions. With the near future, they can actually, because decisions are taken at the level which are nearest to the point of action. So if I am doing something, I will know better than the top management what I am doing. So based on this criteria, the decentralization works. So the person whoever wants to implement something, they take the decision. Okay, so that kind of a thing will be better to adopt, because in this kind of situation, big organization cannot be waiting for approval of top managements. So it will take delay. Adukula what will happen is the competitors may take any advantageous move, and they may carry on. So no approval from many levels. So many level approval is not required. Getting the approval of the top management, CEO, and the MD, marketing manager, the chairman, the finance manager, blah blah blah. It adukula that essence of that work itself will go off, because the business environment is heavily dynamic. Okay, and the sixth one is better control. What is better control? It is evaluating the performance at each level of management. See, when decentralization is done, more number of people are given the responsibility of the organization. So they will be able to evaluate the performance of each individual working in the organization. So this will aid them to take better control over the organization. So feedback from all levels helps to analyze deviations and improve operations. So when there is any deviations means any flaws. So feedback is immediately got, and how it can be rectified. If there is any problem, how it can be rectified effectively, so that mistake is not done again. So that kind of improvements need to be done. So these are the importance of decentralization. So I'll just go run through revision kind of a thing. So it relieves the top management. The second one is it develops initiative amongst subordinates. Third one is develops managerial talents for future. Okay, it's not for the present, it's for the future. Then facilitates growth. It facilitates growth. And then finally there are two more points. The quick decision making is done, and it's better control. So you can write these points as advantages of decentralization also. So importance is otherwise, significance is otherwise called as importance. So if they are asking what enumerate the significance, or they have given a case study and ask you to write the significance, you don't think that what is significance. Please remember that importance is the significance. Also you can use these points for advantages of decentralization. So I'll see you in the next video. Next video we'll be starting the new lesson called as staffing. So thank you class, keep learning.